Hello and welcome back to Timberborn. This is episode 14 of our Folktails Hard Mode playthrough, and today we are going to be doing a lot of stuff around moving the observatory up and turning this food area into a Covent Garden kind of market-esque area. Just a quick recap for those of you that are maybe new to the video and haven't seen Timberborn before. Timberborn is a colony building game using beavers set in a post-apocalyptic version of the world, where the humans have died off because they've ruined it. So I hope that sort of explains what the game is. I look forward to playing with you, and if you are enjoying this, please hit like and subscribe down below. So we'll get straight into it. We are currently in a bad tide. So a bad tide is when the water is all poisoned, and it would make our beavers very sick. We have bad water flowing over here. Luckily, we have like contingency here to protect our beavers. I'm just going to put the speed up a little bit. So we are putting these aquifers in, which is going very swimmingly, actually. I really don't like this, but we don't have to look at it very often, so that's fine. We are also... How much dynamite do we have? The dynamite is increasing. We will be able to get, hopefully, a lot of this put in today. And we are actually full of supply, so just get that out. Empty building. Go and take that. And we're quite short on jobs, but this is fine. All of our resources are fine. Food is fine. Let's detonate that, and we're going to run a path over here, aren't we? That's fine. So we can put another triple lodge in, because we are expanding our housing at the moment to get some more beavers. So my idea for this place is, what we're going to do is, this could be a little housing bit over here, but what we're going to do is we're going to restructure this into like a central pathway down the middle, and have... I know you can't have a market because the beavers don't have a market stall, but in my head what we can do is we can have a nice market stall, cover it with like some nice roofing, make it look like, you know, a market. We'll have the bakery there, we'll have the gristmill there, we'll have the grills there, so that it looks like a central area where you would come to eat and stuff. I'm not sure how easy it's going to be to do, but we will give it a go. We can also get rid of these medical beds because we now have the BHS installed. I'm actually really... I wish that was centered, but I'm actually really pleased with how that looks. So, let's just start ripping this stuff out. You are just all coming out. Go. I'm not going to rip these out just... the observatory can come out now because we have loads of science. So we will run this central path along the side still. You can go away, haul a post. I mean, we are going to sort this out at some point. What is wrong with the water? Can you guys just not go get some water? Like, seriously, how are you so thirsty? There's water here. Anyway, so maybe we will put the hauling post back in because it is important. District management, where are you? Honestly, district management, where are you? It's quite actually jarring playing different games, because obviously I played Timberborn a lot, but I recorded Zeus and Poseidon this morning, and yeah, that was a bit of an experience playing a game that's that old. And of course we've lost the connection. So I tell you what, we're just gonna pull the plaster off of this, get rid out. So obviously we need power here. So we can have sort of like the mill row. Is that probably the right thing? So if we put in food, and if we have that, can be fine, and then that can also be fine, and then that can look fine. So that is our mill row. So we are going to have... I want them to put this in straight away. So naturally the power source is here. They're going to put the mill in, and we're not going to worry about what's behind there. It's just dead space. It is just dead space. We might have to move this. In fact, I think we're definitely going to have to move this. So, well, what we could do is, in the central market area, we could put a location hub. You know, obviously, like London has the tube stations. We could put a zipline station in the middle. So I quite like the idea of that. But for now, it needs to come out the way. So, pathing. It can come here for now because I don't want to just lose connections. Oh, of course it can't go there. Are we slowly on ×2? Yeah, we are slowly on ×2. Can that reach? Is that going to shout at me? That's fine. And then the BHS has stopped it. Planning regulations in this country. It's a running joke. Build. I don't know how you guys are still thirsty. Just just get some water. just have a drink, guys. Detonate. So this is for our spiral staircase we're going to put in, which I'm looking forward to, and our observatory, which is going to be up here. So landscaping, dynamite, and more dynamite. So housing area, sort of like a rooftop barrow. I'm inclined to take some of this away actually, and what we'll do is we'll use some overhangs to kind of make it look like a covered bar. I don't know, could look cool. These bakeries here, I'm not in love with them. They probably will come out. I didn't realise how much resource this actually required. They do need to get that put in. So let's just see how they do with other stuff. So dynamite is going to a certain level. We have that. We are going to try our best to get that put in this episode. We need to speed this up. Come on. And they are putting all of this in, I assume. Yeah, they are slowly putting this in. No. That's fine. That's just going to take what's going to take. I want them to do this first. I'm conscious that I want to make... We also need to come up with something for that. So we might run more water and put it in like a staging area here, and then my favourite phrase of just doing and then, we could run the water into here. So if we have like a staging hold up here, it means we wouldn't run out. So we will potentially look at that. Not today. But I will add it to my notepad of ideas. But yeah, I was kind of inspired. I was thinking about, like, I live near Oxford and I work in Oxford, and I was kind of inspired. I was like, Oxford's got a covered market. You know, I'm kind of like, ooh, this is a cool concept. And obviously you've got Covent Garden, which is kind of like a famous covered market in London. But I just think it is really cool to have like all of the stuff built near where it's built. So let's just get this out. So, what are we doing? No, we have... we don't have loads of planks. Eternal plank situation is an absolute awful dynamic, isn't it? Oh well, right. So let's get planning. So we're gonna have like a central street here. What do we think to that? Does that look good? It kind of bisects the area. So this isn't meant to. This is meant to look busy. It's not meant to look amazing. So central hub. We want our not tubeway station. We're not playing the Iron Tooth. We want our zipline station here. I mean, to be honest, now that we know where that's going, we can just delete that, and connect that. I mean, this isn't really required. It's just a get you into the network kind of thing. So we built that. That is going to be there regardless. We might actually elevate that higher. I think I'm actually going to elevate that higher. So that means we're going to put a warehouse in underneath. So we're going to put a medium warehouse there, I believe that was. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put the zipline station back in. So we put the zipline station in. Pop him there. And then we're going to... So So these are all in, so that's good. I'm pleased about that. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down here with warehouses. Don't forget, we also want like somewhere to drink. So let's give them a... Do we put that... Maybe we put that on the opposite side. So that's like the watering hole. And then we're going to put warehouse, 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 warehouse. We have 6 food types, don't we? We have 9 food types. That's fine, because this is going to be one here. So you have your berries in there. We have your berries in there. Maybe I should tighten it up a little bit. What do we reckon? Yeah, let's tighten it up a little bit. Maybe we'll leave it a little bit open that side, to do like a nice entry bit. We can also put some rooftop terraces over here, which was the plan. Well-being. Some rooftop terraces. That looks good. So, whilst I say that I had the idea to do this, it wasn't a I know how this is going to look. This was a I'm going to put this in and see how it looks. I mean, so that just is what it is. We can have paths. So yeah, no, this is a marketplace, isn't it? Path. Not one there. Path. Path round the back here. Path round the back here. Path across. So that then gives us... So we can put some this side as well. We also need to put the bakeries in, don't we? So maybe if we have like the baker's row can be here. I'm not like min-maxing how this would look. So maybe if we put a bakery here, a bakery here, and I don't know, a warehouse in the middle. And then we're going to need some grills. No, we're probably going to need 2 bakeries, 2 more bakeries. So if we put another bakery in, another 2 bakeries in. So we pop one there, and then where is the grill? And a grill there, and a grill there. So that's kind of, it's not designed to be, I don't like that grill there. Let's get rid of that. I want it to look organic. I don't want it to look like I've designed this. We'll put a grill there. I think we're going to get rid of that path. And we're going to put this in here. So, food-wise. Carrots. Sunflower seeds. Potatoes. Bread. We need to get these prioritized. We need to start making some more bread. Oh no. No, yeah, okay. So, bread. And cattail crackers. Actually, you could be making maple pastries. I want grilled potatoes, grilled spadadoc? Yeah. And you can be... So what are you? Sunflower seeds, grilled potatoes, bread, carrots, berries. So chestnuts, spadadoc, maple pastries and cattail crackers need to go in. So what was I thinking? Well-being. Where's the campfire? Campfire is a nice... It's quite a large thing, isn't it? We could fit one in here, actually. I quite like that. It doesn't have to be... It doesn't have to look... The idea is it's not going to be... symmetrical. My words failed me. And then you have to be working, you have to be working, you have to be working, and you have to be working. We did build our big storage of this stuff, didn't we? Wheat, flour, and wheat. Yep, okay. And get prioritised, guys. We can also put small storages over here, potentially in some of these spaces, to be like, you know, this is where they would come and get the stuff to make it. What are you? Honestly, I don't know. Why not have another bread? So, regarding how we're going to get stuff over here. So, I haven't left myself any space. Maybe I'm going to take you out. Maybe I will take you out. And we can have like a... We can have a circular staircase there. Pop that there. So this can literally be whatever we want. As long as we don't kill the beavers, which we are slowly doing because the food is going down. Get in there. Okay. Get in. You are in there. Free harvesting. Huh. We are quite reliant on the bread. Farm expansion is going to be a big thing soon. Because we're at 200 beavers. And yeah, if that gets any weirder... and then we can put him there. So that looks better. Straight out there. Get that built, guys. We are obviously still quite low on planks. Eternally. We'll start to detonate that because that's where our power pole is going to go. And I would also like to get this built, if at all possible, before 3.7 days. How is everything else going? Fine, fine, fine. Do we have? We only have 46 dynamite, and he's still doing that. So, I do want to get into doing all of this and finishing this. So we won't deviate too much, but we will do that. So I think that needs to be a 2. That does need to be a 2. So let's get all of this put in, up like so. Well, we have these nice little water storages there as well, don't we? That's nice. I quite like that. You can get this picked up, guys. There's going to be loads of planks there. Food is increasing a little bit now that we've actually started producing bread again. I am going to prioritise all of these guys by haulers though, because, and what we're going to do is, because this is important. Like the bread stuff is important, so we're going to put a wheat flour storage right next to there, so that the bakeries can just get stuff. So this is kind of on the outskirts. It's got this nice little house next to it. What we're going to do is we are going to put a roof on that, because this isn't the covered element of the covered mark. Well, it is, but it's kind of on the outskirts, so it's kind of like, well, that's fine. So we'll put a roof on that one. That's nice. It kind of sits well against there. So what are we going to do about this? So I wanted to cover... Naturally, it's a covered market, so I wanted to cover it. So I didn't know how we were going to... In this central... How's this worked over here? So that's 3 wide. So what I was thinking is we could... Down this central walkway... You come out the tube station, crack him. Pop that like that. What are you for? You can be for whatever you want. Maybe we'll stop it there. Maybe we've decided that this is on the external side of the market, so this can just get a normal roof. This is going to be challenging to do here, so we might ignore that as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to do what we did on like on the hospital. I don't know whether we... Maybe. So delete that. Delete that. So if we... Cracks me up how they can build these platforms, but not the other ones. But I digress. Delete. So, roof. Where is the roof? The roof is on fire. Apologies if the commentary has slowed a little bit. I am concentrating because I will just make mistakes. So. Roof. We'll put that across there. What can we do here? I mean, we could do that. Does that look ugly as sin? I mean, it's going to look ugly as sin, isn't it? But it does allow us to then put 2 more. So, I mean, maybe that's fine. Maybe that is fine. It doesn't have to look amazing. It just has to look slightly reasonable, maybe. So if we pop those there. What are you for? Well, I have spattered up. I will come around to check all these at some point. And then we can go for... We're going to have to put some scaffolding up anyway to build all this. So then if we pop my roofing, that's what I'm doing, roofing. Like so. And then we're going to have like... I don't know, like... What have we got on these sides? So we could put that there like that. Little ones. I don't know what we put on this side unless we... Oh, do we do that? This is going to be the weirdest looking covered market ever, but you know, I'm here for it. Probably a massive waste. Yeah, I mean, it is a massive waste of resource, isn't it? Like, let's face it. So we could put these on and have them hide, but I don't think that fits. I think I'd rather go for like boosh, and then you can have a little one there. I've got to stop saying other streamers like catchphrases like boosh. I really enjoy watching him, but I'm gonna get like, you've said boosh. Here's a copyright to cease and desist. You probably can't copyright that word. So that's one side of the market row. Should we just put that on there just to... Does that look dumb? No, I think that looks fine. I think that's going to look fine. And then the other side of the market row. So it's not meant to look neat. It's not meant to look perfect. It's meant to look lived in. So platforms. I am half tempted to put one of these on this side because it's kind of like an entryway, isn't it? And we can put some hedges down there on the side or some beaver statues. A little lean-to roof, another little lean-to roof. Lovely. And then if we pop in, you are definitely not going to get built. Oh, you can get built. And then if we put some, where's the decoration? How are we doing for food? Food is fine. It's not completely falling. So if we put beaver statue, and like a hedge, like an entry point to the market. I quite like that. We're also going to run a hedge along this side here, you know, just behind there. So that's going in there, that's going in there. And we are going to run overhangs over this to cover this. I just haven't figured out how that's going to look yet because we're going to have to go into that quite a bit. So this should be a detonate. This should also be a detonate. So let me... Oh, I can use my newfound skills to peel back the terrain. So, tunnels. Oh, I forgot, loads of them are tunnelling, aren't they? We're still doing our big tunnel project, so... pop that there. And then we'll be able to stick a spiral staircase in, get rid of all this guff. We're about to enter the temperate cycle, and they have got this in. So these aquifers are going to work. Excellent. So we have these aquifers, which are going to... Did they put all of this in as well? They did. I don't know whether this is going to fill up in a temperate cycle. Oh, I need to detonate this. I don't know whether this is all going to fill up in a temperate cycle, but we will find out. Oh, no. Is this too... This is too high. Sugar. Sugar is the operative word. Let's pause this for now, because I want to... come over here and make them suffer by running all the way over here. So, let's think about this. I want to get this done quickly. Pathing. Let's stick a one there. I'll probably just stick a station there. Can we path our way through here to this? Yes, we can. So, connect, landscaping, dirt, 2 layers, go. Priority, 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 priority. And priority. We love our priority thing, don't we? But anyway, so the water should start. The water has started to flow out of here. Excellent. The water is also going to flow out there, flow out there. We are going to have a lot more water because obviously we put this diversion in next time, so we will come and look at that in a second. Oh, let's lower that. Did this all? It all did die. So we are aware that this for the bad tides is not sufficient. All of our stuff is dead. We are now in a little bit of a crisis. We have loads of wheat flour and we have some reasonable amount. Woo! Oh, maybe I should pay more attention. I think we're going to be fine. I think we're going to be fine. We got loads of wheat flour. We can make loads of bread. We'll see. But it is flowing out of here. It's going to flow right outside the map because I didn't build it big enough. But is this... Let's go back to Covent Garden. Or Oxford Market, whichever one you think it is. So over here, I think we just put in... Do we put in like a... Pause. Do we put in a decoration? Do we put in a little one there? Put that along there, and another quite grandiose one. Does that look relatively reasonable? Does it? I think that looks alright. I mean, we're going to have to come and figure out how we're going to put those actual roofs on, but I'm quite happy with how this has turned out for now. I won't lie. Pop that there. Can have a little, just a little hedgerow there. It's supposed to look organic. It's supposed to look lived in. It's supposed to look like I don't know. I'm quite pleased with that. It looks like a city centre, kind of. Right, food. They can get lots of that done. That's all going. We have, so this is working completely as planned. So the flow is like tripled through here now. So this should fill up in a matter of knots. So we're just going to raise that. We do need these reservoirs to be a lot more full. So fingers crossed. I mean, this wheat just takes so long to grow. This is the issue. The wheat takes long to grow. So when you have this kind of, not damage, it's because of the pumping as well, isn't it? Maybe we need to have like a wholesale review of where we pump from and stuff. I mean, because we could have pumps over here, couldn't we? Because this is now essentially like a mini reservoir. There is only one thing to do at a time like this. So anyway, I started blasting. And then we can put some maybe deep water pumps in there. So that's in that, because that's not irrigating anything. That then acts like an extra water. source, isn't it? So this is rapidly increasing. Oh, they're putting the dirt in. They're putting the dirt in before they've even... Because they haven't got planks. Oh, yeah. Okay. Fine. Whatever. Let's alt. We're not at the bottom there yet. So we can put a dynamite in there. And the dynamite is increased. The reason we haven't really gone for this episode is because the last thing I wanted to do was make you all sit and watch me struggle to have dynamite. So I thought we would do something different this episode, so that you didn't have to sit and watch that. But what we will do is we will come in and put in the normal dynamite. Food is fine. I am conscious of food. We are watching the food like a hawk. So we'll put the dynamite in. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why is that 5? Oh, because it's back to back, so then that should be 1, 2, 3. So we're just putting this down to the same 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're just putting this down to the same level that we had. The same level that we have as that, so that we can just, for my sanity. We do need to get up here to build these. Do we do a... triple... stairs. This is all going to come out. And then they should be able to... They can build that. They should be able to build that from there. Okay. Oh, and we... For housing, for roofing's sake, do we just put a... Not you. Yes. Which way round? That way, or... There you go. The water can go into the bar, why not? I've sat in plenty of pub gardens where there's just water, like, leaking into where you're sat. So we didn't even need to build this because they built that. Cool. However, this is now absolutely filling up, isn't it? They are putting this dynamite in as well. Guess they haven't got too much to be doing. I'm intrigued as to actually we haven't been down to the bottom today. Oh, they can't go any further because they don't have paths. Fine. And then we can put our power. True. My concern was that one temperate cycle would not be enough for this, and yeah, okay, so I don't think that one windmill is enough either, so maybe if we put in another windmill just for now. It looks ugly as sin, I don't care, it just has to be. Yeah, we need to put another one in, because we're just not... That battery is just drained. That battery is just drained. So yeah, it's not producing as much water as it could be. However, this is doing fantastically. This is rising. This is going to fill this. Nice long temperate cycle. Let's go. Prioritize this. And then we're going to put some deep water pumps in here. Because why not? Because then hopefully we can... It's time to pause you guys because... Actually, I'm not going to pause you yet because I haven't put the deep water pumps in yet. But it's time to pause you guys because I feel like you're just draining that and that's why we're going to run out of food. I'm blaming the beavers for my own actions, as usual. The wheat just takes so long to grow, doesn't it? It's just a 10 days. We do have a load of wheat flour and cattail flour. So we are making maple pastries, bread, cattail crackers. I could potentially do with another bakery. Could we put one in there? Once we've built this, we can maybe put another bakery over here, and then we can produce a few more cattail crackers, because we have the resource. We might as well slot into it, mightn't we? We also do need to expand tree production, as I've been saying since for all of time at this point. Let's go. Water displacement. So let's look at our deep water pumps. Goodbye. So it only has a maximum depth of 4 anyway, so that was a bit egregious to blast that out, but whatever. And that's fine. Prioritized. Yes. So now we can get over here to build what we were going to build when we weren't going to build it. So that's comedy. They actually built what I wanted them to build before they... It's fine. I'll just leave it there. It is what it is. And they do have that that log part though, so... I feel like the size of this wind farm back here is going to become stupid, and I'm just going to delete it all later, but... we do actually have to be able to charge the gravity battery, don't we? How long are we on? We're on 37 minutes. We still haven't had a warning for another cycle yet, so we may be... The bread is going down, berries are there, carrots we are harvesting as soon as we have them. Right, so let's pause. Let's pause and think about this. Oh, I really like that. They finished that. That's cool. Dandelions. I still want dandelions. Right, let's just pull the band-aid off. Not the band-aid, plaster. I'm American. I'm English. I'm not American. It's quite a nice space up there, out around the back there, isn't there? So let's put in... We could do it with dirt, can't we? That's quite cool. Let's do it with dirt. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Steps. We can actually come across the top there, because then we could do both. Oh, that's really cool. I didn't think of that. Let's pretend I'm clever. Put that there. We are looking for water. We want a water dump, fluid dump, and then we want a farm building. Efficient farmhouse. Excellent. So that gives us a large amount of space. Get this built. Get this built. Get this built. What else have I told them to get built? Not the priority. Semi-priority. They've already built those, so that's fine. They're putting that in at their leisure, that's fine. Cool. Right, let's go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do some... The grill can't keep up with the potatoes, so we're going to put some potatoes in. Definitely. You're going to be prioritised by haulers as well. You're also a very important building. So, food-wise. Oh, the food is going down. The food really is going down. So, the food-wise, we're going to put carrots in. Potatoes. Yeah, this is going to be like short to medium term food, like not like this stuff needs to be like kept. You know what I mean? Like the wheat is our main food source. We have shed loads of wheat flour. Just make some more bread, guys. Honestly, I mean, emergency bakery. Yeah. We have one bakery. What about emergency bakery? Emergency bakery can go up here. They're outsourcing. This is like on an industrial estate at the side of town where you order your pizza from. You should be getting prioritised by haulers, guys. Come on, you can put all this in. It's not going to take long. The food situation is going up. Well, it's not going up. It's kind of like fluctuating. So that should take us down to the bottom level. And we are one out. So when the drought kicks in, we will disconnect that from the power source, go through there. Happy days. So it's overnight. What are we? We're 41 minutes into this video. I'm quite pleased that we've done. I mean, I would like them to actually finish this. So they need to get to that there. I don't know how they're going to get up here to do this. I guess we just... Do we pause, pause, pause? And then... We might even have to delete this. For now. Yeah, I think we just do that. Come along this roof. Build them and then come up and... Yeah, okay. Let's... No, you're paused. You're paused. You're paused. Yeah, you can build that off the side. Do you know what? We'll pause. No, you need. We'll come to work that out somehow. But decorations. Yes, that looks good. Pause, 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 unpause. Come on, pop that in. I'm normally loath to do setups like this. I wouldn't say it's cheesing. I prefer to have like organic, not organic, but like, you know, like I put that under there, etc. I prefer to have it look like that as opposed to... Why don't you just go down? We know we're coming into the drought. We'll put that up straight away. I'm not having that screw up again. But we are pumping. We are pumping good. You should be prioritised by haulers. Oh, it's the planks. It's the planks. Well, we don't need gears. We don't need gears, and we don't need treated planks. Get me planks. Oh. All my planks have gone into this. They really have. It doesn't matter now because we're going to come into a. So this is going to take at least 2 cycles, and that's assuming that the power is. It's a power issue. My best laid plans and all that just didn't seem to, you know, work. So that's going to be a nice circle of. You know, I think I just might go hard on the potatoes because I think the potatoes are a reasonable food source. It's potato time. Yeah, that can all be reached. And there we go. So fingers crossed, that's going to... See, this is the issue. Not having surplus storage. So I am going to sort this out. This is all going to change at some point, but for now, because we need it, potato storage. The food. So grilled potatoes fine. Bread could be better, but we have our out of town bakery that's on the industrial estate. Planks are going up a little bit. They are building this now, at least. Don't know. So put that in. Yep, okay, that's fine. And that's also fine. How long is our drought going to be for today? We will find out in just a second. "28 days. It's the long one, guys. Right. You are stopping pumping at straight away. This is the test of the colony. If we can make it through this, we can make it through anything. So you guys are going to keep on pumping, because that's your job. We may install emergency pumps over here. What do you mean we may? There, I am just going to do it. Oh, we've gone through the bottom of the map there. So we want to make use of every single available bit of water, don't we? So 1, 2. Let's put this ugly one down here. How big is this? Is it 3x3? I believe it is, isn't it? Oh, that's not going to go there. Pause, because I'm an idiot. Take that out. So that means we need to go. So I'll just take all of that out. Don't delete the aquifer though, because that would be an absolute nightmare. Or hope we didn't touch that. 2. No. Yes. So there we go. So then we go to the water. I mean, it's a little bit high, isn't it? But right. So what do we do here? What do we do here? We're going to do something really silly. So we're going to. Oh yeah, I'm screwing around with this at the end of an episode. So we want to get there. We want to get an extra little bit of length on that straw. So 2. So where's it going to come in? It's going to come in the middle here. Delete. Delete. 2. Delete. Delete. I'm kind of glad I didn't delete all of this scaffolding now, because it wouldn't have been useful, would it? And then if we put in a large water pump, like so, get that there, prioritised by haulers, and then that goes quite far down, and then we can pump all of this out. Nice. Yeah, so just prioritise it like I haven't prioritised everything else before. And they are putting all of this roofing in. Can they reach this? They can't. If I put a little bit of an extra path over, can they? They can't. If I delete this and put an extra path over here, can they? They can. There we go. And they should all be prioritised, isn't it? Prioritise, prioritise. So I think we've made this area look, I don't know, a little bit more organic, a little bit more like a central shopping street district. If there was any food to go into the things, that'd be good, but there isn't. Carrots. The These are just taking time. Maybe we'll put a bit more carrot on the periphery. We have the range. This is probably infuriating a lot of you how I'm doing this, but, you know, deal with it. So yeah, I mean that doesn't require a lot of resource. Just build it. Just build it. And have they? What are they doing now? Are they coming over here and doing this? I mean, that's a long way to walk, isn't it, to go to work? I don't know whether this is going to be. I mean, we are going to eke out every single little last bit of water we can. I mean, we can also. I mean. Come over here, put some stairs in, but oh, don't tempt me. Oh, yeah. We still didn't fill this. I'm hopeful though that this will flow back across. Not too badly. Did we raise this? Okay, so if we do get a future bad tide, 27 days is a long one. Well, the max in the base game it can be is 30. So, oh, look at all this. This is going to be a detonation. Look at that. Oh, I didn't finish it off, did I? Let's put them in there. And then, how much dynamite do we have? 30. We still don't have as much dynamite as I would like, but we can stop doing this well, don't we? Well, I remember. It's alt. Control wheel. Landscaping. Tunnel. And then power-wise, we're just going to stick a shed load of vertical power shafts down here. Over here, yeah, that's quite close to our spiral staircase, isn't it? And then we'll put our spiral staircase in next time. Because look at that, they have done what I've asked. Now this should work. I'm not convinced it will because you know how I plan things just seems to not work sometimes. That's fine. There, pause. Water isn't going down. Food is stabilised after I murdered all of our food production. When we have these potatoes coming, it's going to massively increase because we have more grills. Unable to get required materials. What did I put you? Grilled potatoes. We are grilling everything, mate. I'll tell you what, why don't you... No, we don't have potatoes to grill anyway, so... No point. We should be in a place to survive this. I want them to put these roofs in so I can... I say as I unprioritise things. You should be top. Wood. Oh, it's not wood, is it? What is it? It's I'm having a complete mental blank. No. Put it in. Put it in, that's what I want you to put in. How are we on? We're on 54 minutes. Can we get this built? Not this built. This will be built when this is built. But can we get this built for the thumbnail? Can we get this built for the thumbnail? So next time we will hopefully get into the big gravity battery project, and maybe I'm going to go hide all of this turd and turn this into like a weird housing estate with like a pub in it. This is like the city centre. I mean, if you're familiar with Oxford, this is like the city centre. This is like, I don't know, Cowley. Connected by some really poor buses and actually no reasonable transport methods, but you know, whatever. You have got planks. but they're all going into this Scott. Yes, they are. Boom. Not that. Just a little bit lower prioritization. Oh, also all this is. Yeah, we have loads of beavers. Get I don't know. Get chopping. Hasn't been marked for chopping. Of course it hasn't. Come on, put it in. Decoration. Can we get this just in for the thumbnail? Campsite's just going to have to go offline for a little minute. No, it's not. So, once again, high prioritize. And then, so you should be built. Prioritization. Decorations. I'm sorry this isn't the most engaging end to the episode, but I think maybe we will just call it there. I can take the thumbnail from this side, can't I? So thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed watching this as much as I've enjoyed playing it, please hit like and subscribe, and I will see you next time for hopefully the eternally promised mega gravity battery. We do have explosives and extract building up, so I'm hopeful we can put that in next time. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.